Hello! Alright, we got the 2 cat camera up. I am washing my bedding though, so that's why you can see some of my mattress. So no judgment there. It will be washed. But you can see Mickey, he likes to chill up on the bed. And little Walt behind me. I might have been drunk. Probably. It was very early days when I definitely did some partying stream stuff. Like, literally, it had to have been in, like, the first... Well, I had subscribers, so it had to have been sometime in the first, like, 7 or 8 months. Because I got, like, subs at, like, 5 months, I think. Sometimes around there. Anyways, we got little Walt. He didn't eat his tiny quail egg, his fancy cat food, and he left behind the quail egg like a disgruntled child who did not want a certain part of the meal. So we'll have to see if he comes back for the quail egg. And Mickey just got some little... Hey, what's up, Steven? No, this mattress is actually pretty new, so not pee-pee stained by cats. Not pee-pee stained. And Mickey just got some treats because he is on a diet. He is overweight. And apparently so is Walter. I was just, like, weighing him, and I'm probably going to get in trouble next time he goes to the vets, too. But sometimes I wonder if, like, their health tracker doesn't consider the fact that these cats have, or ragdoll cats. Oh, I think it ran the 3 minutes today, because it says the pre-rolls are off for an hour. Okay, so there should be no pre-roll ads for an hour. I'm still figuring out the mid-roll ad thing. And I think the captions are on too, so if you are looking for captions, you can turn them on or turn them off. And thank you so much, Steven. I don't know if I replied to that or not. And kind of fun, I started a thread. I know more people on here probably use Twitter, but I forget what it was specifically on Twitter, but I think it was, I saw a video of like 2 people just, I think it was this that did it for me. I saw a video of like 2 people just getting like murdered over like a road rage situation, and it was like a real video. It wasn't like a fake video or AI, and it just like auto played, and I after that moment, and I had to like look it up, and I'm like, was that a real video? And it was. And I think after that moment I was like, you know, that might be it for me in Twitter. I don't really need to see shit like that and have absolutely no consenting to seeing shit like that. So I really haven't used Twitter much since then. I do use Threads, which is owned by, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, so it is what it is. But there is a lot less violence on there, that's for certain. And it definitely has... I'm not going to say that. But it definitely has a friendlier undertone. Oh wait, did I mess up? Where did my chat go on the stream? Chat box. Oops, yes I did mess up the chat box. Moved it below the camera. Let's see where it is now. Somebody chat something so I can see where the chat box is now. I was updating my stream a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Twitter's in like a weird spot too. Like most content creators I know like literally just don't use Twitter anymore, so that's not really working for them. But all of this to say, I made a thread on Threads, which has been threading. I don't know what the terminology is for a popular thread, but a decent amount of people have seen it for the threads. And a lot of people I asked, yo, hey, what up, Max? That's my brother. Right? This is you had the Maxfield account, and then this is the other account, the Max Loves Denny's account. I think Michael made this account, right? Yo, what up, Icha? How's it going? I made this thread, and I asked the ladies who are streaming to link their streams on this thread, And a lot of ladies and some VTubers, I think that's the correct terminology. And a lot of ladies and VTuber ladies replied. So, like, look through the replies for some new streams. And it also gave me a chance to follow, like, everybody from this thread. And so I will hopefully have some new people to host. Because definitely was getting to a place where I'm like, oh, I'm going offline. And, like, also nobody I know either streams at this, like, very random time slot. Or literally streams in general anymore. So I was not, having people to host after every stream. So good to connect with some other people who are on the stream grind. I mean, I was like surprised. I guess to me it feels like most girly content makers spend time on like Instagram, like as their main platform, like Pinterest and like maybe YouTube. So it was interesting to see, like, oh, these kind of like feminine, cozy, like cute content has kind of like finally transcended Twitch. Like a lot of which I think happened in the time that I was not streaming here on Twitch. Mickey and Walter are doing great. Walter, where did Walter go? Where did Walter go? Where did Walter go? Is he underneath me? No. Where did Walter go? The door's closed. There's not that many places he could have gone. He's not in the dress. He's not in the honey pot. Oh, he's in the window. He's in the window. Let's see. I think you can see him a little bit, maybe. Walter! He's over there in the window. He's peeking out. No! Well, Mickey is actually overweight. Like, he is definitely on a restrictive diet. I mean, we literally call him Fat Boy Mickey. Like, we should not call him that. It is not a very sensitive nickname for him, but like 50% of the day I am walking around singing, he's Fat Boy Mickey, and he is Fat Boy Mickey. So, but he's happy. Like, he's obviously very happy in his new home. He's a happy guy. Big happy guy, big furry cat. I mean, it's a joy to have a big furry cat. And he's pretty active, like, if he slept all the time. But honestly, he's way more active than Walter. He's just lazy in his activity. He'll play very intensely for like a minute, and then he'll like just flop over on the ground. I mean, I'll try and get him. He's not playing right now. He is not, I can tell you. He's not in playful mode right now. He is in sleepy mode, but I will do my best to get him excited and playing at some point during the stream. I mean, ragdoll cats are big. They're big boys. They're big.
Ragdoll cats are big.
Shit. They're big boys. I hear myself. They got big bones. They're big boned. Be nice to my big bone cats. That's what I say. Okay, wait. I think Tucker left and is sending me messages, so let me just make sure it was not something important. That's so bad. I'm in a community group chat for the very conservative city that I live in. So it has endless stories. One such story though that I'm just reading, and also I need to update people in the group about a post, which is why I opened it, is apparently in Huntington Beach. I didn't know this. Luckily I live in a trailer park, so I don't think I'm in danger of this happening in the trailer park, because that would be like pretty crazy to do in a trailer. But apparently anybody can open like a recovery or sober living home anywhere in Huntington Beach with no permitting in any home that I guess they feel like they can fit it. That's crazy. I did notice that there was a lot of like sober recovery places here, and honestly I was just like, oh, that's nice, like getting sober at the beach, like that seems like a good place to do it. But apparently it might be because there's like a zoning loophole that actually makes it easier for people to do that here, and that's what I've just discovered in my community Facebook chat. But now I'm going to update everybody about a lost dog that my neighbor found. Sad update though. No, I mean, not super sad, like the dog is still lost, but my neighbor still has the dog though, so it's cared for. But I have a sad feeling that somebody dumped this dog, which, if you do that, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, but I do have a feel, because it's apparently not like a mutt. Apparently it's like which if it's a mutt, you shouldn't dump a mutt either. I'm not justifying dumping a dog because it doesn't have a specific breed, but this dog does have a very specific breed, a German short hair pointer. I'll link a picture of it. So that makes me feel like somebody specifically dumped this dog, because this is not a dog that you would just find on the streets. This is like a dog that comes from a breeder. Why didn't it let me link the dog pic? Copy. Is this link just too long? Oh my god, Google, why do you do that? Why, Google? Alright, updating this post. What are you doing, Walter? What are you doing? Are you coming back for your egg? Oh, nope, no egg today. Is he gonna do his thing where he tries to cover it up? No, he didn't try and cover it up, so there's a potential that he will come back to the egg. There's still potential the egg is getting eaten. He's back by his dress now, though. But anyways, those are the Huntington Beach updates today. Dogs still lost, and people are apparently opening slightly suspicious sober living facilities near me, which is nothing new. Classic America. Classic America for sure. I plan today to work a little bit on my cosplay. I still don't have the rhinestoning glue, but I will tomorrow. So I'm going to work on other bits of it. And I should probably be outside because I can tell from inside my room it's a nice one, but I don't have my whole IRL streaming set up quite ready to go. So inside for the day, but I definitely got my windows open. I don't know, I followed a lot of these people who mod me, and it just seems like they have normal jobs. Like, not secret picture jobs. Although, it would make for a better story. It does not seem so in these cases. I mean, I am really out of the picture selling game. I'm assuming most people on Twitch do it. I will say that as I am somebody who did Patreon like before any of these other platforms existed and received a lot of judgment for doing Patreon. I will never forget somebody subscribed to my Patreon and literally leaked every single piece of content on my Patreon because they were mad because there was no nude content, even though it like literally said in bold writing that there was no nude or adult content. It's so like I don't know how to be like more specific about it other than like it literally said it in bold, like 100%, like very 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 specifically. But there was definitely like a real animosity towards people, women specifically at this time, who were utilizing these platforms and like also streaming on Twitch. It was like definitely seen as like very controversial, and Twitch at the time, like for many years, wouldn't even allow you to promote a Patreon even if it didn't have adult content. It couldn't be promoted on Twitch. Now it can because it doesn't have adult content. So I'm gonna hit that. But yeah, so I'm assuming most people these days have, all that to say, I'm assuming most people these days have some kind of subscription page because I feel like it's become insanely more normalized from that time when it was like deemed like controversial. But yeah, but now it's like, there are a lot of people who are on, I think you can say OnlyFans. I think you can say OnlyFans. You're just, like, not supposed to promote OnlyFans on Twitch, is my understanding of the rules still. There's like a lot of people on OnlyFans who are making the same kind of content that I made on Patreon, but on OnlyFans. And also there's people on OnlyFans who make completely like G-rated content, and they're just like rocking OnlyFans because like that's the platform that they like to be on. Oh, you're not supposed to say it? Well, I'm not advertising it. I don't have one, so you can go look. I'm not on there. I'm speaking on it as an internet commentator and observer of the internet and enjoyer of the internet. There's people doing that on Twitch? You know, I really have to give them a slow clap. I watch Twitch primarily on an Apple TV, and yeah, like actually primarily on an Apple TV. And whether it's Apple's moderation or Twitch's moderation for the Apple app, I literally don't see content like that suggested to me. It honestly feels very reminiscent of like 2014 Twitch. Like you see people who like got a little cleavage and like are looking cute in their like cute girly setups. Like I don't see any like adult content. I honestly, I was literally talking to my therapist about this. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna come back to Twitch. Like I think they like worked through that era where they were like, you would go to the Twitch home screen and there like might be softcore porn, and so I felt weird about recommending it, and because I don't see that anymore. It like that was a really big reason why I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stream on Twitch again, because I felt comfortable like being able to advertise Twitch again on my platforms that might have children on them. Even though my stream here, it's not 18 plus because I don't think I do anything. I do say the F word. I try not to, but I don't think I do anything that's like worthy really of being tagged 18 plus. But still I would feel nervous about like linking Twitch sometimes because like you honestly would like never know like what was going to show up on Twitch. I mean, the adult settings, if they're automatically off on something like Apple TV Plus, then they might be off, because I truly don't ever really see content like that. I had no idea that, like, I was like, that's what I said. I said, what is like the new meta? I feel like the meta ended with like hot tub streaming and like people kind of being in outfits where they like looked naked. To me, I was like, oh, it's kind of ended since then. Okay, yeah, so honestly, if you're not interested in seeing those things on Twitch, you should absolutely get an Apple TV Plus, because to me, Twitch was like back in its like golden day where like people are like literally sitting in like this exact outfit that I am quite literally wearing right now, like in their cute rooms, like doing gaming, doing costuming, like hanging out with their pets, cooking, crafting, whatever they want to do. So that's actually pretty interesting. I had no idea that was going on still. They literally put a kiddie pool in their room and call it a pool. I mean, you gotta give it to... That is seeing wording in a terms of service and interpreting the in terms of service on like the level of being a creative lawyer. A little bit. applying a little critical thinking there. Like, you have to wonder, who was the first person to do it? Who was the first person to be like, pool? How can I have a pool in my room where my Twitch streaming has the most optimal setup? Yeah, I mean, you gotta give it to him. It's a little ingenious. I will not be participating. I have like an actual tub, but like hot tub in my bathroom, but you're not allowed to stream in. Yeah, the first person to do it was definitely banned. Maybe now unbanned, but definitely banned. You're not allowed to stream in your like actual tub, I'm assuming. I would not put a little pool in my room. That feels I think that's so brave. How do you fill and unfill the little pool in your room with like all of your equipment there? I really think that's very brave, you know. I give it to them. Alright. I think I'm gonna work on my cosplay a little bit. So now I'm gonna try and move around my camera setups to get this in the most optimal way. And also at the same time, I'm still maintaining. I took like a couple days off from being really consistent with uploading my TikTok videos to YouTube Shorts, and YouTube was definitely like, no, keep posting shorts. Like, they were enjoying that pace at which I was posting shorts. So I'm doing my best to keep up the rhythm, posting all these shorts on the YouTube, which is good too, because it's a good way to see if people are like, what have you been doing for the last couple of years? Like, I have a great way to show you in like a bunch of organized playlists. You can literally see everything that I've been making and doing and going and filming. They all have a spin wheel for subs. Okay, that I actually want to hear more about, because I do want to find more ways to incentivize subs. Obviously, I would probably have different incentivizing terminology and rewards and systems, but I do want to find a way to incentivize subs, because I am definitely going to play mid-roll ads. So if you don't want to see an ad, I definitely encourage you to sub, because you will not see them, and also you will support my channel. If you're not seeing an ad here, you're going to see an ad from me on TikTok, or you're going to see an ad from me on Instagram anyways, because I literally have like 6 to do in the next month, because guess what? That's how content makers make money. They make ads. That is it. That is the end. You either play ads or you make ads. You're doing one of them. So anyways, I'm actually pretty excited I'm doing an ad for a white vinegar cleaning solution, and I know you might be like, what the hell? I literally love cleaning with vinegar. It's something I feel extremely passionate about. So if there's ever been a person who was designed, I don't know how we got perfectly connected, but if there's ever been a person who was designed, it has to be white vinegar, because that is the type that you need to use for cleaning. That is why I have specified the type of vinegar. You cannot just be like apple cider vinegaring it up, trying to get the same cleaning results. It ain't gonna happen. So I am actually pretty excited for that vinegar ad. So look out for it. I mean, it's just such a versatile product. I could go on and on about it. I should save it for the ad. I will save it for the ad. But stuff like that. I get excited and interested in these things. Most people are probably like, I never want to make an ad like that. But I accept the reality of like most products that need to be advertised are like not the most exciting and titillating products. They're just like normal products. It's like when the dudes on Mad Men like have to advertise like diapers and tampons. That is like what people actually buy, is like diapers and tampons and cleaning solutions. And I'm trying to think what's another ad that I'm doing. I mean, it's always like a lot of skincare and beauty stuff, and I do have the advantage of having some extremely long hair that advertisers are okay with being in their hair care products. Obviously, my hair is not long because I use their hair care products, but a lot of times their hair care products are good, and I continue to use them because I am definitely in my cheap era. So if I am getting sent some nice hair products, like I'm gonna use those up to the last drop, even if I made an ad on it. So it's technically I don't think I've bought hair products in like over a year, and I'm hoping to keep that going, because it looks super long because I'm really short. It totally gives that Rapunzel vibes. People are like, if I buy this hair product, will I have Rapunzel hair? And the real matter of fact is no, because that's genetic. But you might have nicer hair. I genuinely use these products, so it's at least you can feel confident that you're being advertised to genuinely. And as I said, like, I've gotten a lot of suspicious offers, and some of them have paid very, very well. I regretfully say no to all of those because I have morals. Unfortunate. Unfortunate sometimes. Alright. Where did little Walt go now? Oh, now he's under the dress. Now I'll have to move the dress while he's under it. But let me figure out. I love this big chair because it's a little easier to hide than the gaming chair. The gaming chair just had such a high back, so it made it kind of hard to move things around. Fatboy Mickey, you need to roll closer to the camera. Fatboy Mickey, I'm gonna touch your belly. I'm gonna touch your belly. Hi. Oh, you can get my hands. Oh, you can get my hands. Oh, you can get my hands. You get my hands. Come on. I am a short lady. I mean, this isn't... Oh, you can't see my head at all. Well... I'm a short lady. I gotta fix my stream, though. There you go. That looks a little better. I haven't done this setup yet, so... Yeah! What are you looking at, Mickey? Alright, now we'll move this. I do miss having, like, a whole living room. Like, in Glendale, when I streamed in my living room and not in my bedroom, I do miss having, like, a whole living room to stream in. I use my room for content making a lot. It's got good light, but it does not have the space. Oh, Walter! Walter! I'm gonna move with me, bud. I'm a surprise! Oh! Walter! Oh my god, the poor cat looks so confused. Come over here, buddy. Oh, Walter, come here. Is this one a low temp? God, this one's so gross. You guys get so much cat hair on everything. You do, you do, you do. When are you thinking of your next Disney trip? I haven't been going as much. Honestly, it's just really crowded every time I go, and also just like so expensive. It's not like worse. I wouldn't be like, oh, this is a worse experience. I just find myself spending more and more money, and I'm just like, why? Every little thing there has just become like, every little treat is just like, ooh, it stings you because it's so expensive. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go make some more water for more tea. Starting to stay hydrated on my tea game. Or actually, I guess I should... Well, no. I'll time it with when the ad break happens. I'm trying to get better at this. Better at it. No, little Walt, stay with... No! Aw, little Walt. No one's out there. The man left. It's just... Yeah, come back. It's just me. Come back. Come back. Yeah. You go out there, you'll be alone. I know. Don't want that. Where'd the hot glue gun go, little Walt? Where'd the white one go? I just put it down. Where did it go, Walt? You gotta beg the people for treats. You gotta beg them. Them, not me. They're the treat keepers. Or you eat your little quail egg. You don't want your quail egg? This is hot glue, it's not treats. I literally just had a white hot glue gun in my hand. And oh, here it is. There it is. Ooh, losing my mind. Losing my mind. Alright. Get that heating up. Don't touch the glue gun, Walt. It's glue gun. Are you coming with me to get my tea? Are you coming with me to get my tea? Don't trip me, cats. Ah! Extremely hot tea. 2 little cats following me. Yes, come back in. Beg the people for some treats. I think they're starting to think, oh, it's like Sir Pouts. If she's talking to people, then we're gonna get food. But they need to learn their little role in this performance. Yeah! Or you can come eat your tiny quail egg. You don't want that? Yo! What up, Ron? How's it going? Yes, if you ever watched the Food Network as a adolescent, I'll guess, there was this show on the Food Network called Semi-Homemade Cooking with Sandra Lee, and her whole thing was, let's see if he comes to eat the little quail egg. What do you guys keep going for under there? What's under there? Her whole thing was she would not make homemade food, but not everything in the recipe would be homemade. So that's my take on this. I did not make this dress, but I'm embellishing it. I did buy it on a little sadness. I did buy it when Party City was going out of business, so this was like a relic of the Party City shutdown. So rest in peace, Party City. You were honestly such like a staple in my life and childhood, so actually sad that Party City is closed. But I did get this. I think this dress was like $15, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, it's a Cinderella costume from a Disney Channel original movie. It's the second Descendants movie, The Rise of Red, I think is what it's called, and it's Brandy reprises her role as Cinderella, and this is her dress. But I thought it would just make it such a good, like, fantasy Cinderella dress with the right embellishments and maybe some Cinderella-like wings. So I haven't actually seen The Rise of Red, so I cannot tell you what The Rise of Red is about. I probably should watch it before I wear this costume, because inevitably somebody who is a really big fan of that show, or that Disney Channel movie, will be like, oh yeah, you made the costume from that movie into a different costume, and I'll be like, I did, but that's because it was $15 at Party City. Like, that's the real reason, which is a good deal. So, Michaels does balloons? I need to hear more about this. I don't have, like, a great need for balloons. And I am lucky there is... You're gonna eat the quail egg, Mickey? Oh, no. Mickey's like, hell no. Hell no, I'm not eating that quail egg. We have a couple, like, good local spots. Like, one's called, like, Where's the Party? And I actually love shopping there. And I know they do balloons, like, really nice ones. Like, number balloons, like, bougie balloons, like, Newport Mom balloons. So I'm sure they're very expensive. But I'm like, oh, I have that place in mind if I ever need them, I guess. But I need to hear about Michaels doing balloons. Because, like... I got a Michaels gift card on my desk right now. Wait, does Michaels blow up balloons, or do they just sell balloons? Because I think maybe I've bought balloons there before for a Twitch stream. Hang on, it sounds like I might be getting a delivery right now. Oh, yeah. Can't tell if it's me or the house across the street, so I shall wait. Well, they're still trying to adjust to the shifting market, but right now, if you want to blow up your balloons, it'll cost you the price of the balloon, even if you bought it somewhere else. So they would just charge you whatever the cost of the balloon is in Michael's, even if you brought it from somewhere else. Or you can, like, just bring balloons and... Oh, shit. That's good to know. I mean, that's a really good idea for them. You know, the only thing about Michael's, like, I'm still Michael's fan, like, I'm still shop there. They need to stop using AI art in some of their seasonal stuff. I don't want to be tricked into buying something that has AI art in it. Like, what the hell? What the hell? That's my current issue with Michael's, but like I said, I mean, there's not a lot of craft store options, like, if you're a modern crafter, like, you're shopping at Michael's, like. I'm certainly not shopping at Hobby Lobby, so. We will take. Are you in there, Walter? Are you hanging out with me while I craft? You're a good little guy. Alright, I'm going to save the darker ones for the skirt and keep going with the lighter ones. Or the train in the skirt and keep going with the lighter ones in the dress. I know! I think it's fine if you want to make AI art for your own purposes and even print it at home and decorate your home with it. Honestly, live your life. Like, we're moving in that direction anyways. I I think it's so lazy when Michael sells it because they're literally a store for artists and for supplying artists. Like, that is my issue with Michael's selling it. It's command following, FOLLOWING, to see how long you have been following. I know, you can compare and see how long. Hey, 9 years, 6 months. I was gonna say how long you've been following compared to my 11-year anniversary, which we are celebrating this week. And it was yesterday. We had a small cake, but you know, I've still got some of that small cake, and I've got other small cakes and things to enjoy while I get back to streaming with you guys. I mean, I'm sad, while on the topic of craft stores, it is a real loss for Joann's to close that I don't think that people are, like, fully processing yet. Like, how many independent crafters and seamstresses and those kind of people are, like, have been left to rely on Joann's because there isn't any competition. Thank you so much. I've been finding out what to do. It is like really closing. One of the only ones that will be left in Orange County is literally in Laguna Hills, which for me is like probably a 45-minute to an hour drive to like go to Joann's. So if I'm like going to Joann's, it would be like a special treat. Like, I'm going to Joann's, I have like 10 projects in mind. I'm hoping that they have what I need. And to make matters worse or just like awkward, I guess, I found this amazing craft store that had like the coolest, coziest, cutest vibes and like such unique stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, Joann's might close, but I will still be able to find like all the notions and trims and things I need to like at least make the kinds of costumes that I want to make here. And then literally this place closed like at the end of the month because apparently I don't know this for sure. This is allegations, allegedly, emphasis on allegedly. Apparently it was run by a cult, like a fundamental religious organization, crafting in the name of Jesus, which, you know, doesn't sound terrible, but like apparently. So we've lost Joann's and also the cool crafting alternative that I found to replace Joann's in the same damn 2-week time span. Literally, I got a whiff that Joann's where I live might be closing, and somebody was like, Joann's might be closing. I'm like, shit. So I check out this other craft store, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a good enough alternative. I will be able to find a sufficient amount of things that I need here at this crafting alternative place. And it was cool. It had like a cozy vibe. Like, literally one corner of this place was like made out to look like quite literally a Disneyland cottage, and it was filled with soap making supplies. It feels like I'm saying something made up, but it's not made up. Thank you so much. Yo, what up, Cozy? Hey, I'm talking about the closure of Joann's and how I found a good alternative. What would have been a great alternative, and then it also closed because apparently, allegedly, it might be run by a cult. So not a good week for me as a crafter living in Orange County, California. It was a really cool store though. I'm glad I got to see it before it closed. I did, like, now looking back, there was like a really interesting moment when I was like checking out where I was like, this store's so cute. Like, do you know what cosplay is? They looked at me like I had two heads. And I'm like, yeah, like, my friends and I, like, a lot of us make cosplays and we, like, shop at Joann's and it's probably gonna close, so I'm gonna tell them to come here. And first off, these women did not give me a heads up that they were also probably going to close. To be fair, they might not have known that they were gonna close. But they definitely gave me a look like I had no idea what was actually going on in this building, because it was true. I actually did not have any idea what was going on there. I thought it was just like a straight up craft store that had like a vintage shop and like a quilting area. I did think it was like pretty different, but you know, whatever. I tried to support a local business. I just tried to do my best to support a local business. I actually, before you're like, this story's made up, it's not. Mickey, stop chewing on my craft supplies. It's definitely not made up, because I got this vintage Alice in Wonderland snow globe there, which is also a music box, so I'll play it for you. And still has the price tag on it, so this literally just happened. This literally just happened like a week ago. I know, it's so cute, so like, I'm sad this store closed. It had crafting, it had vintage collectibles, it had a room, it had sold baked goods, it had a penny candy station, it had a cottage that was filled with soap making supplies. It feels like I'm making this up, but this was a real store and it closed. And I only got to go once. I definitely should have went more than once. But I know! Why didn't I go more than once? Oh! I'm honestly pretty bummed. I like really hope that they can figure out. Apparently it's just related to like tax stuff. Like, it's not like nefarious or anything. Somebody was like trying to make it out be nefarious, and I was like, I don't know, these just seem like religious people who didn't want to pay taxes, so like that sounds pretty normal for America. So maybe it'll open back up. I will keep you guys posted. Like, I will shop there again. I'm not above getting involved in a controversial craft store. It was really cool looking. It was really cool. Oh, we miss it. We miss it already. I know, it was amazing. It was like, I'll drop the name of it. It was called Peacemakers, and it was in Costa Mesa, California. I thought it was perfectly fine, but you can Google it and find other information about it. But hopefully it reopens. I don't know. I thought it was cool. But you know, I admit that as somebody who has occasionally, on more than one occasion, had extremely bad judgment about things and people. So, with that caveat, I say, I thought it was cool. This is the story of my life. But yeah, so it's a tough time for crafters, because like, I'm not a Hobby Lobby supporter, even though there is a Hobby Lobby where I live. I don't even know if Hobby Lobby sells fabric. I honestly don't know, because I'm not a Hobby Lobby supporter. So I couldn't even speak to if they would really be a competitor in this game. I hope they do relocate. I'll still go. They have their Instagram still, and they like DM'd me when I posted that snow globe. I almost want to DM them and be like, can you reopen? And can you also do the little cottage with the soap making cottage? Because like, that was the stuff of my dreams. Or like, can I buy the soap making cottage? Like, turn my bedroom into that? Oh my god, that would actually be so cute. I wonder. It is, if it's, I don't know, Zora is probably how you say your name. I'm back kind of far. It's Command FC to see how long you have been, or no, it's not FC anymore. I'm sorry. It used to be FC. It's following. 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 Just to see how long you've been following. But yeah. So that's my crafting story update. There is a craft store in Orange that sells all secondhand crafting supplies. which is a good choice, worth looking at, but kind of far for, like, Laguna Hills, same thing, kind of far for me to get to Orange, so it would kind of just be like special occasion going over there. So yeah, I am kind of entering a crafting desert locally, which is kind of unfortunate as somebody who likes a good crafting session, I will say. Definitely not ideal. I see you under there, Walter. I see your little hand. Everybody sees you. Oh, wait, why'd you get banned? Because you tried to oh, okay. It's an ad break. I'm getting used to these because I turned off my pre-roll ads. Sorry. But I've learned I'm supposed to continue talking during the ad breaks, but actually I'm going to take a second to drink some tea for a second. People are watching ads. Oh, here comes Walter. Oh my god, Walter, you are the funniest, cutest little cat. You are. You want to sit in your tower? Now you're gonna sit in the chair? I was moving it so your tower is on camera. Oh, I totally understand that Hobby Lobby is, I mean, where I live, it's Michael's or Hobby Lobby too. So I know a lot of people go there. I will try very hard to continue to not support them because I have a women's health condition that's treated by having to take birth control. So it particularly bothers me that they won't cover birth control on the insurance for their employees because there are people who are taking birth control to treat chronic illness like me. And so it just like irks me in a different way. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, if I can do anything in me to prevent giving them money because it bothers me so much, I will do my best. But I definitely like am pretty lucky when I order stuff on Amazon. Usually it actually comes within like 1 day or 2 days. I know it's like not like that for everybody where they live at. So, and also like Amazon's not great either. But that's my personal plight against Hobby Lobby is my my women's health issue being treated by birth control. Really, they really piss me off with that one. And it do be like that sometimes. Little cats. Hobby Lobby. Somewhere some Hobby Lobby executive will watch this playback on YouTube and go, we made that small girl very angry. Like, yeah, you did! What are you doing, Walter? You sitting in the stream chair? I can't believe you didn't eat your little quail egg. What's that about? No little quail egg for the man? You going back in? You going back in your costume tent? Nope. No costume tent? I know what you want, Walter, and you gotta beg for it. If you want a little true treat, you gotta beg the internet people for it. You know that you have to learn the game. I think I want to leave this part. I like how that looks on dresses. I'm gonna put it in there. Oh, Mickey, you rolling around, buddy? I see ya. Yes, I totally hear ya. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to not have pre-roll ads, and so I'm like not used to like when ads are playing in my stream because I've never played ads ever. But everybody told me they're like, if you come back to streaming, you have to not play pre-roll ads, otherwise nobody will ever discover your stream anymore. And so I'm just like not used to like not saying important things during the ads. But basically, I was saying Hobby Lobby I have a very personal thing with them because I have endometriosis, which like doesn't have a treatment. It's incurable, terrible disease, terrible condition. I think it's actually considered a condition, not a disease. It's only really like treated, or like not really treated, but like mitigated by like taking birth control. So Hobby Lobby really pisses me off because they don't cover birth control for their employees. And the birth control that you have to take for endometriosis management is like insanely expensive, of course, because America hates women. But that being said, it is finally going generic next year and will like probably become a lot cheaper and more manageable for me. So woohoo! But all that to say, right now, it's really expensive, so I just, like, feel so badly for anybody who, like, works at Hobby Lobby and suffers from endometriosis, which is probably, like, a decent amount of people since it's pretty common in women. It's, like, 1 in 10 women have it. Maybe even more have it and don't know it. So that's my personal, like, oh, Hobby Lobby, you guys suck. Just because those women don't deserve to suffer because they work at that store and, like, have incurable chronic illness. That's, like, so specific, though. Whenever, I give that speech to somebody in person, they, like, literally look at me, like... And I'm like, hey, advocacy. I don't know. Sometimes. Sometimes I get on my soapbox a little bit, but... I mean, they got their Chick-fil-A. We could go down a whole nother list of reasons. They got a lot of stuff going on there. But a Hobby Lobby with the birth control, it really, oh my god, it really, I totally hear you. Endo's common. That's what I think about. People at, endo sucks. Endo's common. A lot of people have it. I think about the people who work at Hobby Lobby and might not be able to get the very expensive birth control because of it, and it just makes me mad. It just makes me super mad, but, yeah, I am. I have IBS because I have endometriosis. It's true. It is actually true. An actual fact about me. But, it's been better because I lead an extremely boring life now. I literally don't ever need to talk about these things. I lead a very extremely boring life now. I don't drink alcohol. I literally don't drink caffeine. Like, occasionally I will have, like, a couple sips of, like, caffeinated tea, but, like, not even the whole cup. Like, it's more just to, like, taste the tea and have the experience of the tea tasting, instead of just, like, making a habit of drinking caffeinated tea. Well, yes, it's true. If we could live in a society where things like that weren't based on employers, well, I, for the first time in a very long time, have my own insurance that I'm paying for that's not employer tied or subsidized by the state, and it is really fucking expensive. Holy shit! It is really expensive. Oh my god! I cannot imagine what it's like to have a family because I'm an individual. This is like an individual plan and it's like really expensive. So I cannot even imagine what family people are doing these days. Like, power to you. Because even just being an individual is like unbelievably expensive in America in 2025. shit, and I got insurance for my... Well, I don't have insurance for my cats. They've got, like, concierge pet care. So some things are covered, some things aren't covered. I don't know. I think it works out a little better than insurance, though, because they cover their teeth cleanings. Okay, I do fuck with KFC. If there was a KFC closer to me, I would definitely be eating that Kentucky Fried Chicken. I literally do love KFC. We have a Popeyes, which is good, too. Honestly, Popeyes is probably a little bit better, but this Popeyes is literally always out of stuff, and for that reason, it is not better. So that's my complaint about this Popeyes franchise. The only 2 times I've been to it, it's been out of the things that we've gone there for. So that's my complaint about this local Popeyes. It's specific, but complaint worthy. Max loves Popeyes. Even though, Max, your name says you love Denny's, so you're kind of messing up that Denny's branding. But I know you love Popeyes. Max knows all the fast food tasty treats. Whenever I'm with them, that's my brother. Whenever I'm with them, that's when I have my try fast food moments. Popeyes is on my way out of here, but KFC is just up the street. Can you walk to KFC? Because then you could almost make it like I'm going on a walk to KFC. Make it like a healthy experience. Did you just get Popeyes? When did you go? Yo, I wish we don't have a Denny's close. And I live in Huntington Beach. It's like not a secret, not a surprise, not something that I keep secretive. Bad, sad news about Huntington Beach. The IHOP on Main Street. Which it wasn't even open 24 hours anymore, so that should have been an indication. The IHOP on Main Street is no more. Is closed. Gone. Like, actually, we've lost kind of a lot of stuff on our Main Street recently. Definitely not a good sign for the economy. But, yes, the IHOP. Gone. No more. But I will say, IHOP had gotten, like, kind of expensive. Like, I know they were doing some, you can ride a bike to KFC? Alright, I can get down with that. The IHOP had gotten kind of expensive. Like, I know they were doing some promos, like, $6 meals with, like, all the favorites, and you get a little bit of everything. Because, like, that's what I want from, like, an IHOP experience. So, like, I want a little bit of everything. But sometimes in California, and specifically, like, these more, like, touristy locations, because, like, where I'm considered could be, like, on par as of, like, a tourist location like Disneyland, it always costs more. And a lot of times those specials don't apply to the area where I live. So that is kind of one of the bummers about living in an area that's considered like touristy or has a lot hotels and gets a lot of tourists, is sometimes we don't get those like same promotional pricings that other fast food places get. I can hear Mickey doing something. I need to find him. No, what are you doing? What are you doing, Walter? You better not be peeping. Are you peeping? No, he's not peeping. He was not peeping. Oh, my bathroom door's closed. Is that what you're trying to say, buddy? You need to get in there? Okay. It's open. It's open for you now. Oh my god. That's so much cat hair in my mouth, dude. Ugh. Picked him up for a second. I get tons of... Let me catch up. Denny's, the person making your pancakes is 10,000% a felon. There's no problem with people who've gone to jail going on to work at jobs. There's nothing wrong with that. There's like places in Orange County and other places, I think, that like purposefully everything there is like made by people who are previously incarcerated, and I think that's actually a good thing. Like, you gotta get another job. Like, we can't. They don't want you to continue to commit crimes. So, it's my belief right there. Through Grubhub, you can order cheesesteaks from IHOP, but they call themselves Pardon My Cheesesteak. I'm sure, and they have one called Ballpark Bites too, and they sell hot dogs and shit. Oh, hey, Walt. Why? Well, now I have a new fear unlocked that you'll get stuck under there, but I guess you got out. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I know, you got startled. You got startled. You got startled. It's okay. It's okay, Walter. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I know. You got startled. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, dude. I know. I know. It scared you. It scared him. I know. Oh, Walter. It's okay. You want to smell it? You want to smell it before I put it back up? It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry, buddy. I was standing right here. I just didn't want to pick it up while you were underneath it. It's okay, buddy. You smell it? It's okay. I'm going to pick it up now. Alright, it's okay. I'm going to pick it up now. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick it up. See? It's okay. It's okay, Mickey. It's okay. It's okay, Mickey. It's okay. Look. Poor cats. These poor cats. It's fine. Walter he just knocked it over when he went inside. Because it got stuck on the skirt. Hang on, let me make sure it doesn't happen again. It's okay. It's okay. There you go. Don't worry, Walter. Mickey's getting brave. Oh, Mickey's gonna go back in. Normally, Mickey's not the brave boy. It's okay, Mickey. You being brave? Oh, little cats. Life with little cats. And now Walter's trying to knock a picture frame off the wall. Truly life with little cats. Oh my god, because it's a new picture frame. Walter! Walter! I see you back there! Stop! You're being bad boy! Stop! Stop being bad boy! Mickey's not gonna go all the way in. He's just gonna sit like that with his big butt out. It's okay, Walter. I know you look so upset, booby. You guys made a big scratch in the fabric back here. Yeah, thank you. I'm just seeing that fabric pull. Was that when you were playing earlier? Well, you're lucky it only cost $15. Mickey, what are you discovering in there? Mysteries of life? anything. They love going inside of stuff. They love burrowing in blankets. These are two cats that love to be cozy. They love it indeed. Mickey's so funny. He's just sitting with his big fat booty. How have you guys been doing? How's your week been going so far? Okay, so it looks like the pre-roll thing is playing the full 3 minutes of ads, so it turns them off for an hour. I think I got it going. Got it going in the right way. This is only my second stream where I've done that to disable pre-roll ads, so that is why I am mentioning it. What are you sending? Oh my god, what screenshots are you sending me? Bikini Mummy. Alright. I mean... Hell yeah. My only response to that will be an alright, hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. We were speaking on... I thought Twitch, got rid of all of that content because I watch Twitch on Apple TV Plus, so I never get suggested 18 plus content. I don't know if that's an Apple conscious thing or something some setting that's on my Apple TV Plus. That's honestly these days that's primarily where I'm watching Twitch is when it's on and I'll be working in the kitchen or cleaning in the living room. Cause when I'm in my room, it's usually later in the evening, so I'm usually more in my show mode. I like my shows. I'm a big show watcher. So do Twitch during the day in the living room, and I always watch on Apple TV Plus. So I feel like I have a really different experience. I have Twitch curated by Apple, I guess. But all Twitch is good Twitch, I guess. I don't know if people are using this site and keeping people on here. It's good because I'll tell you in the grand scheme of social networks and people keeping track of the data related to social networks, they honestly never really include Twitch, which makes me think that Twitch is just massively either underrated or just not thought on seriously as a social platform still. Which is crazy to me because people obviously enjoy watching live streams. Live streams are very engaging. And I could be wrong about this, but I think that live streams are going to have a bigger time in the next year than ever, especially if TikTok gets banned. If I'm wrong about this, I'll say I'm wrong about it, but I don't think I will be. And I agree with you. I think there is an element of fumbling, and I know he's a controversial person, and I don't say I agree with everything that he says, but because I certainly do not. But I saw a popular clip recently from Asmongold saying that there basically are no women in the top 100 streamers, and the women on the top of Twitch aren't role model type streamers. Twitch should be doing more to promote those streams, because I have a very, very large female audience now. I have way, way more girl fans on every other platform than here on Twitch. And I don't think that these women are completely resistant to watching live streams. I think a lot of these women actually enjoy live streams and the social element of live streams. They just haven't had Twitch marketed to them. Like, not in the right way. That is just really the fact of the matter, is like they just have not had Twitch communicated to them in the right way. Like, they have these conceptions about Twitch, they have these beliefs about Twitch. And it's crazy because it's like I have, like, I'm not exaggerating, like hundreds of thousands of girl fans that like probably don't have Twitch accounts. And that's crazy to me. Like, I don't, because this is still definitely the best platform to live stream on, for sure. No question there. Like, the technology is the best. They're constantly updating the technology experience too, so they're always getting new features. Like, I feel like every single time I come on here, I'm like, oh shit, there's like something else I've got to learn, because there are a bunch of new features. So yeah, so it's crazy to me that it like doesn't translate to like girl content as much. And a lot of, I mean, I could talk about this forever, and so I will. A lot of my fellow like girly content creators are like really, really struggling to monetize right now. And to me, it just seems like there's such an opportunity to do that on Twitch. But like Twitch just doesn't market these streams. I don't know. There's some disconnect there. They need like a girl streamer recruiter and promote the girls, like content exactly like this. Not saying I'm making the best content in the world, but this is like what girls are looking for in their chill viewing home time. That's what they're looking for. Right, Mickey? Right. Right. He's under the chair, dude. You looking for him? Nobody wants to eat the quail egg. Who is she, though? I think I remember seeing that announcement, but I don't know if I could tell you if I know who that woman is. Let me see if I can film Walter. He is under the chair. Oh no, I can't get it. I was trying to get maybe a closer up on the cosplay though with this alternative cam. Now Mickey's not on the bed, so it doesn't really make sense to show my bed. I just feel like there's if the Instagram girlies, like the big girls on Instagram who are like huge like career platform makers on Instagram, like gave Twitch streaming a try for a second and like had like even honestly 1% of their audience join them on Twitch, I think that they would stream all the time, because I think they would be like, wow, this is so much more social than like just like scrolling Instagram all day. That is the type of content making that I've been doing for the last like 4 years, and it's really hard to keep that up for a while, because you're just like, wow, I'm by myself, I work by myself, and I'm on my phone all day long. You going inside, Mickey? That's okay, you can go inside. I'm gonna put this down here though. You can go inside, doody doody. These ones are too white. That one was like too pure white. In the costuming sense. No other sense than that. That's true. That is actually very true. They don't really have... For a while, they had like that weird CEO. He's probably still the CEO. He's probably like, why did that girl with absolutely no followers just call me weird on my own platform? But I don't know, something about him gives off a like just a weird vibe to me. Like that, like, his vibe is not appealing to the girls. Like, that is, and I don't think I'm wrong to say that. Like, his vibe is not appealing to the girls. Which is, they need to appeal to the girls. Content making in a lot of other platforms is a woman's game. So, and a lot of the advertising money is on the women's consumer side. I know this because I make ads. Temu Willie or what is it? Temu actually? Temu Willie Nelson. That is actually so fucking accurate. Like, I'm sure he's extremely qualified and very qualified for his job. No refuting that. I just think there's such an opportunity right now of a bunch of content makers feeling completely lost for what platform they're trying to be on. And I think because TikTok, yeah, it's probably going to get banned. And TikTok did have a very large portion of women on there who made content full-time and made it a full-time thing. Okay, no one's eating this quail egg. I'm throwing it out. The quail egg. The quail egg is going. And so is this tea bag with the quail egg. Who's in the dress now? Nikki's in the dress? I think one of the things, just like thinking on it further, that I've noticed as now making content more for like Twitch audiences and then for like very girly focused audiences is a lot of my friends who make girly content, even if they do live streams on short form platforms, find the length at which you have to make Twitch content very intimidating. Like, that's definitely feedback that I've gotten multiple times. Like, the feeling like you have to be online for like a certain amount of time intimidates people from trying. Which, yeah, I get that. I hear that. Before every stream, there's definitely an element of, am I going to be able to talk enough today to make people feel like they were somewhat entertained and wanted to hang out and talk along with me? So I can definitely understand why, if you are used to making content on a platform like Instagram, coming over here and doing something like this is like, oh shit, I don't know about all that. Which is some feedback that I've gotten from friends who make content but have never tried Twitch. What's wrong, Mickey? What's wrong, buddy? What you meowing about? Because Walter's hiding from you? He doesn't want to go back under the dress. He's under the chair. Are you okay, Walter? my god, you guys made so you made such a big fabric pull on the back of this dress. Who did this? Whose little nails did that? Whose little nails? Well, you guys are lucky that this is kind of just like a fun cosplay for me, because look at all this. Lord, oh my god, there's so many. Who went to war with the back of this dress? Yeah, you're looking at me very suspiciously, Mickey. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think you may have had a hand in it, Mickey. They were wrestling and they were at the back of the dress, and now there's all these little claw marks in it, so I think I have some idea of where that probably came from. Right, Mickey? Alright. These ones I don't want to put on the dress. This one, okay. So what else have you guys been watching on Twitch? I know mostly people just watch people react to other stuff. And I do feel like some days that will probably be the activity that I choose to do. But I feel a little weird, like, reacting to, like, a YouTuber's work. And, like, I don't know. Do YouTubers like that? Do they feel like they get enough credit from people just reacting to their work on Twitch? It's always been a question for me. Where are you going, Mickey? You going back on the bed? Should we put the bed camera back? There you go, bud. Let's see where that's at. Oh Lord, Mickey. We gotta find a better spot for this. Why are you sitting so far back? The people won't be able to see you. There you go. Now, there we go. Yeah. Yay! Look at your little bean toes. Mickey! Look at your little toe beans. You hanging out with me? Mickey! Has anybody gone to TwitchCon in the last couple of years? I haven't gone, and on top of that, I haven't known many content creators to go either. Is it still going to be in San Diego for sure this year? Are they still moving it around? I couldn't remember what the last update was. I'm gonna Google it. Oh my god. First off, it's like the weekend after my birthday, so like maybe I should go. Second, it's 10 years old. I remember going to the first TwitchCon, and I feel like that wasn't that early in my Twitch streaming experience. But it says that TwitchCon is celebrating its 10th anniversary? What? You know, I might have to make a little hotel reservation that I can always cancel, because I can make it now and then perchance cancel it. I still like going to conventions. I went to WonderCon last year in Orange County, and if other stuff's happening in Orange County, I'm like definitely open to do it. I don't go up to LA too much anymore. I just feel like I went to like all those events like a satisfactory amount of time, so I feel, and LA's just like not a super poppin' city to like walk around and vibe. Like San Diego definitely has more of a like walk around and vibes feeling that I think makes it a little preferable for me for conventions. D23 only happens every 2 years. Like that's normal for them. So that won't happen again. It won't happen this year. It'll be the following year. And now I guess I know you gotta, which is good and predictable. But now I know that, like, if I want a chance at getting a ticket at all, I gotta join the fan club. And that's just, like, a whole nother expense. Like, gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, Disney. They always get you. I mean, it's a great convention. It's a fun convention. Although, if we could sip a little tea and talk a little tea about D23, I heard for this year it was not very good, and to get into many of the shopping lines and to get many of the exclusive items, you had to wake up at 4 a.m. to join a virtual queue. Why the hell would they have people waking up at 4 a.m. on the day that they're going to like a really expensive convention? That is crazy to me. So, you know, I wasn't feeling too badly that I didn't get any tickets this year. I will tell you that. Sip my tea. Or not this year, but for 2024. I got to go to D23 the resort day because I have a Disney pass and I already pay for that. So I got to go to the resort day. I saw Bob Iger, the CEO. I saw Justin something, or no, Josh something, DeArmo, I don't know all these guys' names. People are like, oh, you're such a, you like executives. I'm like, I don't even know these people's names. Bob Iger's easy to remember. Like, that's just an easy name to remember. They were there doing some Disney executive stuff. So I feel like I had a satisfactory D23 experience by just going to the convention. But man, they were real sticklers. Like, they would not even let you anywhere near the convention center if you didn't have a badge. Which to me, I don't know when conventions became like that. I totally understand, like, conventions were probably losing some money on people ghosting at, like, a lot of them. But for popular conventions, they were not losing a lot of money. Like, conventions like BlizzCon were not losing a lot of money because they're popular and they sell out. Conventions like D23, not losing money. They're popular, they sell out. What are the conventions losing by making these public courtyards that exist around the Anaheim Convention Center into private spaces? Like, during some conventions, these are public spaces and people can gather, and you can have cosplay gatherings, you can have family members come meet you who maybe aren't going to the convention, if they can help you with your cosplay photos, just help you organize the gathering. Like, there was even a time when BlizzCon threw, this is not a made-up event, I went to BlizzCon, like, I was at this BlizzCon. There was even a time when BlizzCon threw a concert for the people who couldn't make it into BlizzCon in this courtyard area in front of the Anaheim Convention Center, and encouraged fans to come and attend, like, literally a free party outside of BlizzCon that they
obviously spent money on, and like they were not making money from ticketing in this area, and they're not making money from parking, like they don't own those hotels. They're not making money from those food trucks, like they don't own those food trucks. So it was like truly like a fan event. I do not think that companies do stuff like that anymore, even though they're extracting like more fandom dollars from people than ever. But I don't think they do stuff like that anymore, and that's pretty disappointing. That's something that's totally turned me off about conventions, because a lot of times like somebody can't afford to like attend these conventions anymore. Like one of your friends can't afford to attend the convention. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a bummer that conventions have turned into these things that have like huge walls around them, and like they're very serious about the entry and scanning in and out, and like everybody has a badge. I don't know, they used to feel like more community centric, and so I think that's one reason why I don't attend that many conventions anymore. I don't think TwitchCon's super like that. I think there are like still gatherings that happen outside of the convention, but I haven't been in a number of years, so I don't want to say that I know that for sure. That being said, alright, I think I'll do these ones on the skirt. I'm gonna cut them up.
I hate when names are in dark blue. They're so hard to read. Yo, Arch Emperor! Or Arc Emperor. Grimwolf. There we go. Hey! How's it going? Dark blue is definitely the hardest name to read. Alright, cutting up some little flowers that I'm going to put around the skirt, because I don't super like the look of them, but another part of this cosplay is I'm trying to use a lot of cosplay materials I have before buying new cosplay materials, because I have lived here like 4 years, going into a 5th year very soon, and I have barely touched the cosplay materials I've had. Like, I've literally donated a lot of them because I was like, these materials have better uses by somebody more dedicated to crafting right now. So for me, I'm trying to use up some of the materials I have before I be bringing new cosplay projects in, which kind of aligns with I don't know, the cosplay or the craft stores being closed makes it easier to. And I have some other projects too beyond the Cinderella project that I plan to do on stream, so I already got more planned. But yeah, I think as a cosplayer, it's extremely easy to have things accumulate and not, oh my god, probably in some situations literally never touch the materials. So trying to be better about buying the next project before finishing the first 50. If anybody is a crafter, I'm sure that you can relate to this notion and have probably bought some underutilized hobby or craft materials before. Yeah, geez, some of these, most of these materials, I guess I probably moved from Glendale. So they've, like, made it on one move. So, yeah, they should be used for a project. Their destiny must be fulfilled. To become a Snugz cosplay project. Alright, done with that. use these little ones too, so. But I gotta cover the centers because they got like green centers. So I'm gonna sit for a second. So what else have you guys been watching on stream? I watch like literally the same people that I followed like 10 years ago. So I haven't had a lot of exposure to new streamers or newer streamers or more contemporary streamers, which is a big reason why I made that thread on Threads asking for ladies to recommend their streams. And I'm so happy. Sometimes, you know, that the threading algorithm not be threading, but this time it really popped off and actually showed me a lot of women who stream, and a lot of them link their streams, which is very cool. So I will post it here. And that kind of gave me an idea of like looking what a lot of more like contemporary girl streamers doing. A lot of people still do the VTuber thing. I did not realize that was still such something that people were doing on Twitch a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I totally kind of saw that as being like a trend and like the hot tub thing, and people would like go back to streaming as people. But hey, I guess it's here to stay, which is cool. I mean, I guess it's also become more accessible to have that kind of art made for your character, because I know in the past you like had to have an artist that like did all of that for you. Yo, Eskiso, please pretend I can speak. How's it going? Good to see you, dude. Oh. Very good. Pretty good. I have been coming back to streaming because I've spent the better part of the last like 4 years making a lot of short form content, particularly for TikTok and Instagram Reels. Like would be the two prevailing platforms. But you know, things have changed a lot in those markets recently, especially with like TikTok probably going to be banned still. So I have been thinking about what to do next in content, and I have been working very hard on my YouTube channel and sharing what I consider the best of my short form content all in one place in very organized playlist, and also in addition to that sharing all of my full length Twitch streams, so if you're missing them they will be on YouTube as well. So I've kind of been working on my YouTube channel. It's very cool. They verified me on there, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I totally deserve that, but hell yeah. Hell yeah! So thank you. So now I'm grinding. I'm like, thank you for that. So now I'll earn it. And I have been uploading, like I said, like the best of my short form content. Even like memories with Sir Pounce too, so if you are missing him and like want to see those videos, like they're all organized on there too in a playlist. You can see my streams on there as well. So yeah, so grinding on YouTube, coming back to Twitch to hang out with you guys during the day. You may see me sometimes working on the other advertising projects I'm doing. I have actually, I have some stuff I need to film for an ad, and I'm probably going to go in the corner and do that in a second. So maybe you'll see me film a little bit today. Because I realized I was like, oh, if I don't have my alerts on, then I can film my ASMR content, because I can just mute the music playing through my desktop, but keep it playing for you guys, and still film my ASMR ads on stream. So I think I will do that. I have a skincare ad to film today for a company called Eight Saints. I can't speak. 8 Saints. I'm not going to record the voiceover live because that will embarrass me too much. Which is ironic. You may be thinking, Snugz, you're talking right now. Why would you be embarrassed to record a voiceover live? It's because everybody has an advertising voice that comes out when they're recording voiceover, and I don't want you guys to hear that. Even though you'll hear it when you see the ad. But whatever. Let me live. Let me live and let me create. So I have a skincare ad that I need to film. Some good products. Like, oh shit. It's always good when you're like using these products for the ad and you're like, alright. Real results. Real something to advertise. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty selective. I don't, if I know something is like a bad product, I am not gonna be cheeky and do a little cheeky ad for them. So I'm pretty good with the things that I select. So this is for a nice skincare company, and yeah, I gotta film some sunny little close-ups of the bottles, and I think I'm gonna do that in like literally, I'm gonna do that. I don't want to miss this lighting opportunity. I'll move my camera so that you can see me in that corner. Yes, that was a little break from the cosplay. Sometimes you gotta do it. This is the camera that will reach over there, though, I think. Oh. Well, I need you to move, Chip. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. The fake flowers are falling into the camera. Well, you'll kind of be able to see me. Oh my god, stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving, camera. Do what I say. Okay, there we go. Alright, I am going to do a quick ad break, actually warning people this time. I'm going to make some more tea, set up to film the skincare stuff that I'm doing in the corner. That's why it's so bright over there. You're like, why is it so bright? And I'm like, because I'm going to film something over there. So I'll be right back, and then I'll have no more pre-rolls for an hour. Yay!